Here's everything I ate in a day. For my last midterm, I had a Cliff Bar in the morning to mentally prep my stomach and
So
brain.
edamame, some coleslaw salad, blood orange, peppers, hummus, kale, carnitas, and also the tofu stuff as well. I'm not gonna eat half of this, but it's pork and like cilantro rice with pasta salad. And I'm gonna go get blocks of cheese as well. And salami. Yes, yay.
And now we're automatically at lunch. Oh, caught my phone slipping there for a little bit. But today I went to Lakeside. I haven't been to Lakeside in a long time. It's one of the only other dining halls on campus that is open beyond like 1:30 in addition to Yaga. I don't normally go though just because none of my classes are particularly close, but my friend had a shift at Far Yaga, so I decided to accompany her to Lakeside. And the first thing I tried was their Asian salad. It was like a coleslaw-y salad, and then I also tried their carnitas pork. And it was like so-so. All of it was just like so-so. Nothing was like mind-boggling to me on this plate. The blanched greens were good. I also had them with hummus, and it's been a while since I've had kale that's more cooked like that specifically. And I also tried the chicken tinga is what they called it, except this was like with the fake chicken. So I'm not exactly sure what I was eating, but it was overly salted, so I don't think I would have gotten it again. And then I'm also trying now the pasta salad, and they had just chunks and hunks of cheese in there, and it was so good. I love a good pasta salad, and I just love the shape of this pasta too. It's a very nice textural feel. There are also olives and tomatoes in there to balance it out, and then I also had a lot of pickled onions and just pickles in general, and that was nice to balance out all the acidity, though I will say I needed a bite of the cilantro rice to cover that. Cilantro rice itself was relatively flavorless, so it went well with all of the other more intensely flavored items on my plate. Then I also tried the pork that came with the cilantro rice, and it was more or less edible because it was so tough. The flavor was, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, quite forgettable, but the cheese was so great. I just snuck a cup home afterwards, and I also had a chocolate chip cookie. And now we're at dinner. I went to Sequoia today, and the bread was insane. The salad was so-so. It was like a watercress salad. And then the main spread, the salmon was really good. The chicken was my favorite protein. And yeah, full review to come in a little bit. The drinks were also good. Here's the panna cotta.
Hey guys, it's a quick meal recap while I munch on my apple. Dinner was so good. We went to Sequoia, like bar and lounge. Then I took a lot of videos of like the actual food, but I couldn't actually feel myself eating, so I had to be a little bit more covert than that. But the bread was super fluffy. I wish it was a little bit softer, like more buttery. It was buttery, but it wasn't like sweet, buttery, rich. Like I mostly just wanted a Hawaiian roll, okay, if I'm gonna be so honest. I just wanted a Hawaiian roll, but it was perfectly good. I had like 1.5 pieces of that. And then the chicken was so soft. The chicken was so tender. The salmon was like just okay. It was a little bit too oily, but the chicken was so good and so tender. Their mashed potatoes were also super rich and creamy and buttery. And then I tried the asparagus because I don't really fuck with asparagus. And the green beans were pretty good too, but they were just a little bit too oily. But the best part of the meal was the dessert. It was like a butterscotch panna cotta with fresh berries on top. It was so good with macerated berries. So divine. Holy moly. It was so good. Yeah. And I have this apple. I had a chocolate chip cookie because I'm hungry. We just got back from a concert. And yeah, that'll be it for the night. Okay, bye.